All right, Potter fans, welcome back. We're diving deep into Goblet of Fire today.
Yeah, this one really kicks things up a notch, doesn't it? The stakes get higher, things get darker.
Yeah. And Harry's world, well, let's just say, it takes a turn.
For sure. We're
Mhm.
going to unpack all of that today. The Triwizard Tournament, Voldemort's return, and all those little side stories that make this book so rich.
Oh, and let's not forget the characters. We'll be looking at what drives them, what makes them tick, and how their choices play into the bigger picture.
Absolutely. And we can't forget about the social dynamics of the wizarding world, house elf rights, the power of the press. It's all connected.
Right, so let's set the stage. Imagine this. A legendary tournament. 3 schools of magic, all vying for glory, and then, bam, a 4th champion is chosen
Yeah.
by a magical goblet that spits out Harry's name.
Talk about a dramatic entrance. The Triwizard Tournament is more than just a competition. It reflects the tensions brewing in the wizarding world, the politics, the rivalries. It's all bubbling beneath the surface.
And who can forget those dragons? Especially that Hungarian horntail in the first task. Fiery breath, bad temper. The whole package.
Oh, yeah. That dragon was a symbol of power and chaos. A hint of what's to come for Harry and the wizarding world.
And Harry's strategy. Summoning his firebolt. Using his Quidditch skills to dodge that fiery breath. Talk about thinking on your feet.
It shows Harry's growth as a wizard, his ability to use magic creatively under immense pressure, the kind of leadership qualities he'll need later on.
And then from fire-breathing dragons to the depths of the Black Lake, the second task, saving hostages from merpeople.
And Harry doesn't just save Ron, he goes above and beyond rescuing Fleur's sister. And Crumb's hostage, too.
Talk about a true Gryffindor. Brave, selfless, putting others before himself, even in a high-stakes competition.
Exactly. It shows his character, his empathy, his willingness to help others, even if it means risking his own neck.
And then we have the third task, the maze full of twists and turns, and those blast-ended scroots. Yikes.
The maze is like a metaphor for adolescence, isn't it? All those paths and choices, and not knowing what lies ahead.
And in this maze, everything changes. The Triwizard Cup, that symbol of victory, it's a portkey.
A one-way ticket to a very dark destination.
A graveyard, where Harry and Cedric face something truly terrifying. The return of he who must not be named.
Throughout the book, there were hints foreshadowing Harry's scar hurting the dark mark appearing. But it's still a shock when it happens.
Graveyard scene, the ritual, the bubbling cauldron. It's one of the most intense moments in the series.
Absolutely. And Cedric's death. It marks a turning point. The illusion of safety is shattered. The threat of Voldemort is real and present.
Voldemort's resurrection. It's pretty disturbing. Wormtail cutting off his own hand. The potion. The whole thing is, well, it's pretty dark.
It's symbolic, too. The resurgence of darkness, ancient magic, and the twisted idea of sacrifice.
And then the Death Eaters appearing out of thin air, like shadows, is a chilling display of power.
A reminder that Voldemort isn't alone. He has followers, loyal and dangerous, ready to do his bidding.
But there is a glimmer of hope when Harry and Voldemort duel their wands connect.
Mm-hmm.
And this strange thing happens, priori incantatem.
It reveals a connection between them, a bond forged by the very spell that almost killed Harry as a baby.
And these figures emerge from Voldemort's wand. The people he's killed. Cedric Harry's parents. Even Bertha Jorkins.
Like their spirits are fighting back, defying death, fueled by love and memory.
It gives Harry the strength to escape. His father's voice even helps hold on to Voldemort's wand.
It's a reminder that even in death, love can have power. And Harry uses that distraction to escape with Cedric's body.
But the twists don't stop there. We find out Barty Crouch Jr. impersonated Mad-Eye Moody the whole time.
Yeah.
Polyjuice potion manipulation.
Yeah.
He was behind everything.
It's a classic Rowling twist. Makes you question everyone and everything. Even those in authority can be corrupted.
Crouch Jr. orchestrating everything. Why? What was his motivation?
He's a fanatic devoted to Voldemort. But there's also resentment towards his father, a need to rebel, to prove himself.
And Barty Crouch Jr., so focused on his image, he imprisons his own son, then uses Winky, the house elf, to care for him in secret.
A classic example of ambition gone wrong. He's so obsessed with appearances, he fails to see the real danger.
And Crouch Jr., so desperate for his father's approval, he ends up murdering him to prove his loyalty to Voldemort. Tragic.
The Crouches, a perfect example of how ambition and the pursuit of power can destroy families and lives.
So, we've gone from dragons to a graveyard to a shocking revelation about a trusted teacher. This book is a roller coaster.
And we're just getting started. There's so much more to unpack. The social dynamics, the subplots. We'll dive into all of that right after a quick break. Okay, so we've talked about the main plot, but there's so much more going on in Goblet of Fire. Those subplots, they add so much depth, don't they?
Yeah, they totally do. Like Hermione's campaign for House Elf writes SPCW. She's
Yeah.
so passionate about it. Even if Ron and Harry, well,
They don't really get it.
classic Hermione, she sees an injustice, and she's got to fix facts, logic, determination, the whole shebang.
But it's not that simple.
Right.
House elves are a part of the wizarding world. They've been serving wizards for centuries, and some of them, like Dobby, they actually enjoy it. It's a tricky situation. Their relationship with servitude. It's complex. They're loyal. They find meaning in serving. But it's unequal.
Right. And Hermione, with her muggle upbringing, she sees that the ethical implications, it's a whole different perspective.
Exactly. And it's not just about opinions. There are real consequences. Think about Winky Barty Crouch Sr.'s house elf. When she was given clothes, she was devastated.
Being given clothes, it's supposed to be a good thing,
Right.
a way to free a house elf.
Yeah, but for Winky, it was a loss of identity purpose. Her whole world was turned upside down.
It makes you think about different cultures, different values. What does freedom really mean? It's not always the same for everyone.
Exactly. And it challenges us to examine our own biases. Are we so quick to judge the wizarding world when we might have blind spots in our own?
That's a good point. It's easy to see the flaws in someone else's system,
But
but harder to look at our own.
Rowling does that. She makes us think about real-world issues, prejudice, exploitation, the fight for social justice, all through the lens of fantasy.
Speaking of which, let's talk about Rita Skeeter, the queen of sensationalism, twisting the truth, spreading gossip. She's a piece of work.
Oh yeah, she's a master manipulator, using her charm, her wit to get what she wants. The truth, who cares? As long as it sells.
And that article she wrote about Hagrid exposing his half-giant heritage, painting him as dangerous, it was brutal.
It's a reminder of how much damage irresponsible journalism can do, the importance of critical thinking, questioning sources, not just believing everything you read.
And poor Hagrid, he's so gentle, he loves his creatures, his students, and he's ostracized just for being different.
It's a reflection of how society treats those who are different, the fear, the prejudice, the assumptions. It can have real consequences.
Thankfully, Hagrid does come back to Hogwarts, thanks to Dumbledore and his friends.
Mm.
The power of support,
Right.
it can make all the difference.
Absolutely. And it shows the strength of friendship. Loyalty, Harry, Ron, and Hermione, they might fight, but they always have each other's backs.
And speaking of support, Harry's relationship with Sirius, it's so important. He finally has a family, someone who understands him.
Sirius becomes a symbol of hope, a connection to his parents and their adventures. They're so full of warmth, a reminder of the importance of family, even if it's not traditional.
And Sirius's own past, wrongfully imprisoned in Azkaban.
Mm-hmm.
It adds another layer to the story. Justice, redemption, the resilience of the human spirit.
It shows that even in the darkest times, hope can survive, and fighting for what's right, it's always worth it.
Goblet of Fire. It's more than just a magical tournament. It's about social dynamics, personal struggles, and those deeper themes that make you think.
It's what makes it such a great book, and a great starting point for the darker, more complex stories to come.
You know, as we wrap up this deep dive into Goblet of Fire, there's this one thing that sticks with me.
Oh, what's that?
It's the ending, Dumbledore's words. His warning about vigilance and unity.
Yeah. It's pretty powerful stuff, especially knowing what's coming next for Harry, for everyone.
Right, Goblet of Fire. It's like a bridge between the lighter early books and the darker stuff, the war that's coming.
Totally. The innocence is gone. The stakes are higher. Voldemort is back, and everyone knows it.
Yeah, it changes everything.
Yeah.
The wizarding world is on edge, and Harry, he's right in the middle of it.
He's not just a student anymore. He's a symbol. A target. Voldemort wants him dead. And that danger, it just hangs over the whole story.
It's so suspenseful. You're just waiting for the other shoe to drop, wondering what Voldemort will do next.
Rowling is a master of that, keeping us on the edge of our seats, building the tension, and then bam, another twist.
And through it all, Harry has to figure out who he is, what his role is he bound by prophecy, or can he choose his own path?
Big questions, destiny, free will, it's all there, woven into this amazing story.
That's what I love about these books. They're fun, they're exciting, but they also make you think about life, about choices, about good and evil.
Rowling created something special, a world that feels real. Characters you care about, and stories that stay with you.
So, as we close the book on Goblet of Fire, I can't help but wonder, what if Harry hadn't escaped that night? What if Voldemort had won?
Ooh, that's a scary thought. It makes you realize just how close it was, how much was at stake.
And how important Harry's friends are. His support system. Dumbledore, Sirius. Everyone who believes in him. They all play a part.
Because in the end, it's not just about magic. It's about love, loyalty, courage, the things that make us human.
Well said. This has been an incredible journey exploring the depths of Goblet of Fire. Thank you for joining us.
We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. What other books should we deep dive into?
And don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future episodes. We've got so much more to explore. Thanks for listening.